Hey, thanks for checking out Fun Time Travel. So today we're going to share a list of 9 things that you can't take on your cruise. You don't want to pack these things. If you do, the ship will confiscate them. You might be able to collect them when you debark on your last day, but I just wouldn't risk it. So let's check them all out right after this.
Just to be clear, we're not covering every item that you cannot take, but hopefully this list just gets you thinking. Every cruise line has a list of banned items, and you should check with their website if you have any concerns or questions. You know, as times change, things may be added or removed from each cruise line's list of banned items, so it's important to check. And let's get to the list.
Illegal drugs. Marijuana, while it might be legal in your state, it's technically still not legal in the United States. Even medicinal, we could probably do many videos talking about why it should or shouldn't be, but that's really not what we're here for. It's just, you just don't want to take it. Also, you'd be surprised, but CBD oil should be included with this as well, or is included with this as well. And in some foreign ports, you can even get arrested for carrying just a little bit of CBD oil. So again, while maybe it helps you out in one way or another on a cruise, it's not going to be a good idea.
Hey, thanks for watching our video. We'd really appreciate it if you'd hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future videos.
And for more tips and tricks and cruising information, please check us out on our other channel, Sandy Sun Travel.
And if you're looking to plan a cruise or any other vacation, head on over to sandysuntravel.com where we can help you plan your dream vacation. Plus, if you're feeling lucky, you can scroll down the page to a spot where you can enter to win a dream vacation.
Candles and incense. Don't bring candles or incense with you. Fire is a major concern on a ship. I mean, since these require an actual flame, they're an obvious no-go.
Yeah.
If you're looking to set a romantic mood, you can bring some LED candles.
Romantic.
Hint, hint. Just kidding. Smokers should be aware that you can take a regular lighter or matches, but torch lighters are not allowed.
All right, so liquor and beer. Hey, just avoid taking beer or liquor on board. They will confiscate it. Most lines still allow wine or champagne. Usually it's one 750 milliliter bottle per person, but each line has some pretty specific rules, so you're going to want to check with them directly on that. And usually you can take like cans of soda or like that boxed water. You can take those on board. A 6-pack or a 12-pack. I forget. And again, every line's different.
All right, we shouldn't have to mention this one, but weapons.
Yeah.
You cannot take any weapons on board. Even fake or toy guns will likely get removed. Yeah. I mean, realistic water guns can also be a problem, so just leave that stuff at home. It doesn't make sense. There are plenty of ways to get wet in the water on your cruise. You don't need a water gun.
Yeah.
One thing that you can bring is usually a dive knife. Yeah. But it will have to be kept in the security office on the ship until you get off in your port.
As long as we're talking about weapons, another item that tends to raise an issue, and we brought this up in previous videos, so handcuffs. You're not likely to encounter any criminals who need to be detained. So, and if there's another use that you're using them for, just leave them behind.
Leave them behind. Irons and steamers. You cannot bring these with. These items have heating elements inside.
It's a special iron.
Oh, goodness. And, this one actually kind of stinks because all of your nice clothes get wrinkled in your luggage. It just happens. Yeah. Humidity, they're packed, all that stuff. And some ships don't have self-service laundry, so it's kind of tough in that area. But curling irons and straighteners are okay. We usually take Downy wrinkle release and try to steam our clothes in the bathroom if something's totally terrible. Or, I should say slightly terrible, but often we end up sending our stuff out to be pressed.
So perishable foods are another thing that you don't want to take. You're not allowed to take. I'm not sure what kind of buffet spread you're trying to set up on your balcony, but you can't bring meats, veggies, fruits, cheese, that sort of thing. One, it's going to go bad fast. And 2, there are too many rules to count about transporting stuff like that into other countries. you just don't want to cross-pollinate things. You can bring pre-packaged stuff like chips or nuts, protein powders if you feel the need, whatever. So you can take those, but not the perishable foods.
Fireworks. You cannot bring fireworks on board. This goes back to the fire concern. We understand if you want to celebrate the 4th of July or New Year's Eve or, New Year's in style, but you just can't bring them on the ship. Flares and pyrotechnics are banned too. Maybe you're just trying to spice up your karaoke routine, but you have to save that show for at home.
Whatever. So here's one you might not think about, but it's on the list and something you probably want to pay attention to, and that's stuff like mace. Some of you may even have like a pepper spray or mace on your keychain. You can't take those, so double check. You can't take devices that have substances that are used to incapacitate. And when I was reading through the list of banned substances, trying to prepare for this, I looked at a bunch of the different websites and cruise lines, and I saw this, and I never would have thought of this one. Just never would have crossed my mind. But once I read it, it made perfect sense. And like I said, you might not even realize that you're carrying that with you. So you want to be sure to leave that at home.
Well, that's our list. We tried to cover the basics, but with that being said, it would be wise to take a look at your frequently asked questions page on your cruise line's website and just make sure you don't run into any problems on embarkation day.
Yeah. So did we miss anything? Maybe you ran into something that we don't have on there. You got an experience you'd like to share? Or maybe you don't want to share? I don't know. Hey, tell us in the comments below, or don't. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.